Get some coffee, guys. This is really bad. Breaking news coming out of Nashville, Tennessee. Breaking news coming out of Nashville, Tennessee. This is really, really bad. I want to thank Alice for getting a hold of us by phone, letting us know she's right there in Nashville. But we have 7 people dead in a school shooting at a Presbyterian church. It's a Christian church that is an affiliate of the Presbyterian Church, and 7 are dead. And let me tell you all about that in just a second. First, let's put a shout out right now for www.virtualshield.com. That's www.virtualshield.com. The FBI is now recommending the use of ad blockers while browsing the web. That's because the cybercrime is at an all-time high. And we've never been more at risk of identity fraud, data breaches, or account hacks, and more. That's why we've been using Virtual Shield VPN. You guys know I've talked about it a lot over the years. Virtual Shield VPN. And for the past year, it's been absolutely, we love it. Matter of fact, thanks to Virtual Shield, we're able to browse the internet anonymously, which allows us to protect ourselves, our data, our finances from cyber criminals. And with anonymous browsing, a strict no-log policy, unlimited bandwidth, built-in malware, and blocking, Virtual Shield is an industry leader. VPN for everyone who cares about prophecy and privacy. Stop the spam at the fam. Matter of fact, to start browsing the internet anonymously, you can use this link below. At the description below, you'll get a 60-day free trial. Just go to www.virtualshield.com. That's www.virtualshield.com. All right, guys. Well, the criminals are everywhere, and not only on the internet, but certainly they are. It's very, very sad what we're dealing with here. This shooting that has taken place in Nashville, Tennessee. I want to give you some update on that. Give me 1 second here and make sure I've got that pulled up. Here we are. Okay. 7 are dead. Nashville school shooting. 3 children are dead and 4 adults. That includes the shooter. The shooter was a female, which is very rare. 3 adults are confirmed dead following the shooting that also killed 3 children this morning, a couple hours ago at the Covenant School, a private Christian school in Nashville, Tennessee, that's affiliated with the Presbyterian Church. It was a female shooter, and when she was on the second level, she was firing, and then she was fatally shot by a 5-member SWAT team, in which 2 of the team members opened fire on her, killing the shooter. Don Aaron, a spokesperson for the MNPD, said that the female was believed to be a teenager. Entering the side entrance, she had 2 assault rifles and a handgun. Aaron said 7 people in all are dead. They have been confirmed dead on the scene. At the scene of one of the deadliest school shootings in Tennessee history. Scores of parents and onlookers gathered in the parking lot awaiting updates. This was a private Christian school for kindergartners to the 5th grade as helicopters circled the area surrounded by residential and very busy business district. 3 children were fatally shot dead, according to Vanderbilt University Medical Center spokesperson Jessica Parsley. We are really heartbroken by this, guys. We really are. This is really, really a horrible thing to have happen here. Also, what they're reporting is that Jessica Parsley said the children were transported to Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital in Vanderbilt. The incident was reported on social media, took place about 2 hours ago at 33 Burton Hills Boulevard. It's a very nice area, actually. The fire department issued the following statement: we can confirm we have multiple patients. Parents are coming to school. They should go to 20 Burton Hills at this time. This is an active scene. So they moved the children that were in there out of there down the street to a Baptist church. Now, the Covenant School was founded in 2001 as a ministry of the Covenant Presbyterian Church and has students in pre-kindergarten through the 6th grade. Enrollment is about 195 to 210 students and 33 teaching faculty members. So it's a pretty good sized Christian school, you know, a couple hundred children from pre-kindergarten all the way to the 6th grade. In a very nice neighborhood. The Covenant School typically feeds area private schools that include Battleground Academy, Brentwood Academy, Christ Presbyterian Academy, Innsworth Davidson Academy, and others. In other words, the kids that come through this school after they get out of the 6th grade usually go to these other well-known Christian schools in the area. Now, parents have lined up at the sanctuary at Woodmont Baptist Church to give first and last names of their children to the police so that the children who were not shot can be released then to the parents. Vice Mayor Jim Schulman was at the sanctuary passing out bottled water to parents and family members awaiting the reunification. So you imagine, you got all these parents inside this church, and I've actually can get a picture of this. They're all inside this church waiting and giving the names of their children and then waiting for their children to be brought to them. And these parents don't know if it's their child that was shot and killed or not. This is, I mean, imagine the agony of that. A horrible scene, to say the least. I mean, I don't know, it just can't get any worse than that, really. And so our hearts are going out to these people. We're really praying for them. This is a very serious, tragic situation that we are dealing with here. Very tragic. I think I have a picture here for you. Give me 1 second here. I think I can get that up, and at least you get an idea of what happened there. You know, this was not up there. You see the parents, they're inside the Baptist church, and they're waiting as the police come. They give the name of their child, and then the police go and get their child and bring it to them. Imagine if you give your name and give the name of your child, and the police come back and say, we're sorry, we need to talk to you over here. This is a tragedy, a tragic situation that we're dealing with here. And so we need to pray for these folks and put them on your prayer list. I want to thank again, Alice, thank you for calling. I know, and Alice is one of our prayer warriors who a lot of times calls and prays with folks who've had surgery, follows up on those surgery patients that are out there in our online church. It's over 4,000 members, you know. So Alice, thank you so much for Alice there in Nashville, Tennessee, and she let us know about this. This is very painful, a very painful situation, and we're praying for these folks. Really pray for the parents of the deceased children, and pray for the family members of everyone that's deceased. So we have a female shooter who may have been in her teens, who came in with 2 assault rifles, according to the police, and a handgun. And she shot and killed 3 children, and she shot and killed 3 adults before she was shot and killed by a 5-man SWAT team in the Presbyterian school called the Covenant School of the Presbyterian Church. This is a terrible situation. And now the parents have been moved over to the Baptist church just down the street, where they're waiting to be reunited with their kids and praying that it isn't one of their kids that has been shot and killed. I you don't want it, we just don't want any of this kind of stuff. And I just reported on Israel, the fact that the window has closed. I mean, the rioting that's going on there is the worst ever. We've been talking in communication with our contacts, several of our contacts in Israel. They've said some that have lived there the whole life, some that have been there for the last 20 years. They've never seen anything like this as far as rioting. They've seen violence, being attacked, but this is a riot among themselves, which really, you want to bring down a nation, start rioting among yourselves, which we saw that in 2020 here in our nation. Because a nation divided cannot stand, and this is what's happening. Division is being brought. Look at this: rioting in Israel, rioting in France, rioting in Germany, rioting in different nations. And look at the division. It's split down the middle everywhere, right against left. Okay? Ideologies are dividing people. Christianity, okay? In some cases, it's Christianity is the dividing from others, okay? So it's religion dividing people. It's ideology dividing people. It's all of these different divisive things, and it's sad. In some cases, it's race that's dividing people. In some cases, it's economic class that's dividing people. All of these things are not of God. All of that is not of God. We're all equal. We're all made of the same blood, folks. We're all made in the image and likeness of God. Why do people lose the sensibility here? Why do people lose their humanity? Why do they lose their soul? So please pray for these folks. It's a devastating situation. Again, a female shooter with 2 assault rifles and a handgun entered the coveted church, the Covenant Church of the Presbyterian Church. She entered a school, a private school of about 200 students and 33 faculty members. She entered and shot and killed 3 students, 3 children. These are children pre-kindergarten to 6th grade. She killed 3 of the children. She killed 3 adults before she was shot and killed. Now, we don't know if there's other children that are wounded. And so that's another whole story. We don't have all that. Alice, one of our amazing prayer warriors who lives in Nashville, was able to call us and give us the update on this. And I'm just doing my best to relate this and ask you for your prayers for these folks. It's a terrible, terrible scene. And this is why people need Jesus. This is why people need to give their life to Jesus Christ and to be born again and to be washed in the blood of the Lamb, because the world is filled with violence. As it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the coming of the Son of Man. Violence filled the land. The land was filled with evil. Men's hearts were on evil continually. Every imagination of their heart was on evil. This is what's happened. This is what's brought us to our knees as a society, as a people. We're just heartbroken by this whole situation, to be honest.
Keep your helmet
Yes, keep praying for these folks. Again, this shooting was terrible. There's 7 are dead in a Covenant Christian school, Presbyterian church, the Covenant Christian school. 200 students was in the school, 33 faculty members. A female teenager, according to police, came into the school with 2 assault rifles and a handgun. She shot and killed 3 children. The ages in the school are pre-kindergarten to 6th grade. So she killed 3 small children and 3 adults before she was shot dead by a 5-man SWAT team there in Nashville, Tennessee. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. That was my granddaughter, Lexi Begley, singing Epiphany. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time.